So hey everyone, I'm Vlad Cazan and I'm from Ryerson University, and this is my partner Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex Bethke, co-founder of Golden Gear.
And we just wanted to make a project that we could physically do and that would be a lot of fun to play over and over and over again. So we came up with Button Masher, and here's a quick video.
No sound?
A Flash application communicates with the Arduino to control the device. Originally, we wanted to create a single game with multiple gameplay mechanics, but that proved difficult, so instead we created multiple mini-games. Press a button to pop the light. Connecting lights of the same color will also pop. Pop 150 lights before your opponent. Press a button to set a bomb on your opponent. Press their bombs to disarm them. Don't let their bombs explode.
Try to keep it simple.
The snake is trying to escape. Don't let it. Bop it on the head to make it change direction. But you can only bop it when it's on the outer ring. The snake is dropping its eggs. Press an egg to collect it. Collect more eggs than your opponent before time runs out. Thank you.
So one of the interesting things for us, as we started out, originally we wanted to create one game with a lot of multiple gameplay mechanics and have some depth to it. And as we said, we ran into some challenges with the simplicity of the device and just having, the lights on or off and it's a color or not. There was a lot of difficulty in trying to explain what was happening in the game. So as we'd said, we figured out very quickly that we had inadvertently made a platform that worked really well for multiple mini games. So at the moment we actually have 5 games implemented on it, 2 of which you can play today, and we're pretty happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, and as a hardware hacker, I really enjoyed doing this project because it really goes to show you how easy making something really cool and flashy is with all of the prototyping software that there is out there. I mean, the software and stuff didn't take very long. It was actually creating the hardware, the actual physical device, that took a lot of the time. And it's really easy and it's really simple, and anyone can do it nowadays. So you guys should, because there's nothing stopping you.
That's an awesome message for sure. Now I don't have to say it, that anyone can do it. David, you want to jump in?
Yeah. Actually, can you guys talk a little bit to the fact that you decided to build a big physical interface as opposed to the demo version that was on the screen, which was all software?
Oh yeah, it got left out of this cut of the film. One of the things that we were looking at, originally we prototyped the game on an iPad just to get a feel for how the 2-player mechanics would work. But we found, we came into this, I wanted to definitely build something that had a good tactile response, like some of the other guys were saying. There's something very satisfying about a good button press with a good click behind it. And so we were just, looking along stuff along those lines.
And there's just something different than actually having a button that lights up that you can press, or a screen that's lighting up into a circle that changes colors. There's something just totally different about that, about the feel, so I think having buttons like this makes you want to play much more than just having a mouse that you can click around. So it adds to the gameplay a whole lot.
One of the other key things with the iPad we found when we were actually testing it, the experience was just too cramped. So when you guys come up and check it out, the physical device is 4 feet by 4 feet, more or less. It's pretty big. So you get a good range of motion. And we like the balance he created because you could have the gameplay on an iPad, but you wouldn't quite have the same range of motion. And then you could also do something like this on a Kinect but you lack the tactile response of actually having the buttons. So we wanted to have, the whole mix of that type of experience, which is why we did what we did.
Thanks.
Yeah, I actually like that response because you're right. There is a huge difference that the physical interface gives you, both scale, and I like the scale you did it at, and what simultaneous listening, for want of a better word, right? The iPad gives you the simultaneous listening, the multi-touch, but it doesn't give you the scale. And I think the combo you guys came up with is really, really nice. What made you, what sort of drove the decisions as to which games you made? Were they ones you had thought of before, or they just came up spontaneously?
They basically came up spontaneously. We built the device. We had the one game. The original concept was actually based off of a Flash game I made, which was a hex-based puzzle game. So it was this type of layout. And the original idea, I just thought it'd be really cool if you could actually physically interact with that type of environment. And then once we had the device built, we were just seeing what we were able to do within the confines of that. Like I said, the biggest challenge was communicating feature state to the user. And so we just organically created games that work within the confines of the device.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see you upstairs.